Okay, hi. Welcome back. This is my first time recording in a hot minute. I just got back from San Francisco. I don't look tan though. That's the thing. Quite disappointing actually, but I had really bad jet lag and I had to sleep and I ended up sleeping 12 hours. And before I fell asleep, I saw the trailer for GTA 6 release. But I was too tired. I was like, I'll only have like a few hour nap. I'll just react to it like later. Fast forward 12 hours. Yeah. So we're gonna react to it now. I'm excited. They also released 70 screenshots of in-game. So we'll have a look at that as well. I'm excited. I'm gonna put it on 4K and let's watch.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
It's always a cheese.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
We happened to be at the same party.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
I remember in the time
The new beginnings.
You break the news, isn't it?
we to dance. The way we move.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots, baby!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Dance forever.
Gonna do this? We're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect? And they got your name, address, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say Vice City, baby. Vice City, baby.
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Oh my god. I was getting like my nose, you know when you're about to cry and like your nose starts doing the tingling thing? I miss that bad. Ah. Oh my god. Anyway, amazing. I really think it's cool that we obviously I think it was the teaser trailer where we saw is it Lucia or Lucia?
I'm here for Lucia Caminos.
Lucia. So obviously I think it was like in the teaser trailer of like the first trailer. In the first trailer we saw her point of view and her in prison and basically talking about it, and I know there was a huge load of spectralism, one of the two, about how the story was going to be, because we knew it was a Bonnie and Clyde sort of situation, but we didn't exactly know how it was going to play out. I found out actually the other day that I think it was San Andreas. San Andreas actually did a Bonnie and Clyde story as well, but it started at the beginning where you kind of portray Bonnie as Clyde, I think, or something like that. So there was a whole thing about them doing it again. But this one does definitely seem to kind of be going down a different route. What I like to do after watching it one fully is go back and get in the nitpicking details. The water looks beautiful. The water looks absolutely insane. The vegetation. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so it's not on PC, I don't think. I think it's just on console. A little pool. This, I'm just guessing, is story-wise. I don't think we can actually fix up roofs in-game, but, you know. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Looks like a little lizard. Little. That does not look little, but anyway. Honestly, my first thought when I saw him here was that he looks like the guy from the Chainsmokers. He looks like this guy. I actually wonder if any of his tattoos are customizable, like whether we can add on any more. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a mechanic in GTA 5 because I specifically remember doing it with Trevor, specifically. So I wonder if it will carry over to this. Here, okay, this sounds kind of stupid. Here, I got really excited when I saw this plane. Because before I first went on my trip, I was like really bad with planes. I couldn't look at one without having a panic attack. I was like really scared. And to kind of help with my OCD in that sense, I learned a lot about planes. I learned a lot about like the different makes, different models. And actually, originally when I first saw this, I thought it was an A380, which is the biggest passenger plane currently out there. But I actually believe this is a Boeing 747. This is kind of getting geeky. But the Boeing has a little hump. Actually, when I was landing in SFO the other day, like a few weeks ago, whenever it was, I saw an 747 for the first time in real life. It was very cool. I've never seen one before. I've only ever seen A380s. It was very cool. I even took a little picture. Let me show you the picture. So this is a 747, and if you see it compared to this, like at the top of the plane, there's like a little hump where there's double decker and then the rest is like straight. This is different to an A380, which if you look is like completely double decker. So 747, which I believe is this one, is more commonly referred to as the Queen of the Skies, whereas the A380 is actually the King of the Skies. Fun fact, 747s are actually being discontinued. So are A380s though, just because the twin jet passenger planes are becoming more viable for airliners to use. That was a ramble side note. Let's continue. Anyway, I just thought it was cool. I love the full jet engines. I think it's so cool. I actually wonder how much. Look at the cat. That's adorable. I wonder how much of this is actually like in game versus pre-rendered cinematic.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
I thought that was funny because obviously that meant like he's been in here too, or she's been in there more than once and he's had to go and bail her out a load of times. I don't know. One of the two. So I'm guessing that this is the start of the game. I don't think they would put it in the middle of the game. I think it's definitely the start of the game. It's how the story kind of pans out from the beginning. Maybe we'll get like a little prequel like we did in GTA 5 as to how she ended up in there. It's on a very odd screen, didn't I? Perhaps we'll get like the prequel beginning of how she ended up in there though, and then fast forward and it's him getting her out. Either way, I'm pretty set it's gonna be like the beginning.
The new beginnings.
So yeah, to new beginnings, you know what I mean? A big part of me wonders if they were together before she got into the prison or not. Just because we get a little glimpse into how they interact with each other. Perhaps it's just nervousness after seeing the other for the first time in so long, or they're like, I mean, this is just so pretty. I actually love their chemistry as well. I'm a big romantic if you can't tell. Something that I actually also think is interesting is that I was getting really excited to fly the planes now. In my GTA 5 playthrough, definitely gave up most of the time in doing it just because I could not do it, but I think my newfound interest in planes will probably change that. I just realized,
You know.
wait, is that's really cool. His hand's green from, wait, what is his hand green from? I thought it was from the bottle, but the bottle's not green. I'm guessing it's just the lighting, but I like that. He really does look like John, but epilogue John, not like John in the main game from Red Dead 2, obviously. He really does look like epilogue John, which, if you didn't know, is they kind of just put John's features onto Arthur's body, and that's why he doesn't look the same. I mean, it could be argued that, oh, it's been years since we've seen him, like he's changed his features, blah 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 blah. If you want a reason for that change, sure, but it is just Arthur's features. No, sorry, John's features on Arthur's like body and face. Just because it would be easier than like redoing that whole system as John for only a few chapters. But yeah, he really does look like him. I did it again. The set pieces look really cool as well. I mean, when they're fighting on the plane, the background, I wonder if she said this is just like the starting house, I think. Is it the same place? It might be, but I wonder if like we can buy other places and upgrade them and such. This is so cool. Also, the fog around the city. I'm guessing they probably did that so they wouldn't have to load in as many assets, which means the part you're focusing on would run smoother, but atmospheric. These are also big tires. This is what I meant by... Oh, that was not how far I wanted to go. Let's calm down. That's okay. See, when you're just watching it, you don't notice all these small details. I was wondering where her leg went. It's just like the little heated. This, I love that. It's funny. Besides that, I wonder if we can like. Oh, look, we see the full picture here. I wonder if we can rent like a room at the hotel and stuff. Here again. Taste the pleasure. Okay. It's just so cool. I mean, I love palm trees. I love palm trees. It's one of my favorite things about going to California. It's like driving around and all you see are palm trees. It's not a sight you see in the UK. This reminds me of The Sopranos. We actually just finished The Sopranos. Look at the little fuel shock. I think that is. This just made me laugh because the American skin on the gun. That's all. Is that an owl or a seagull? Here, I wonder if this is her doing community service. I'm not sure. That looks like a little pet gecko would be in there, a lizard or something. There's the controller again with the light on. Two of them. They play together. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, is that a person? Interpretive art, let's call it. But yeah, it looks like this is definitely like the starter house. I can't tell if that's a rug or just tape. I won't lie. Another one, I'm guessing might be a mission where you have to like choose a plane or something. This looks cool. I love like the background. This is just really rubbing it in my face that I'm not in California anymore. Although I know that this is actually in Hawaii, but it looks similar to California, okay? It just looks so cool. I was aware that they had delayed it till 2026 before watching this trailer, so that wasn't too much of a surprise to me. Honestly, as long as the game runs fine and well, then I take as long as you need. So this is the page that they actually linked to under the trailer. I love this. Coming May 26, 2026. And yeah, it only looks like it's gonna... Hello. It looks like it's only... Oh my god. It looks like it's only gonna be on PlayStation and Xbox for now, not PC. Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they really want to make it out alive. More than ever if they want to make it out alive. I don't know why I added really. See, this makes me think that maybe they were just childhood friends and having to be forced to rely on each other is what makes them form like a proper relationship. Oh, Jason Duval. Okay. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. Here's some little screenshots of him. He really does look like the Chainsmokers dude. I love that screenshot. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. Oh, that's so cute. Another day in paradise, right? Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. Okay, so they weren't childhood best friends, but them meaning, okay, basically from a young age, them separately knew they had the odds stacked against them. They met each other, and he likes her. Okay. Okay, Jason. Jason. Oh. Lucia Gaminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. Yeah, pod. Yeah, pods again. I love the bracelet. This was hard. She looks younger here, but don't know. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mom has dreamed of since the days in Liberty City, but instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. A life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to her plan, no matter what it takes. Is she going to be using Jason? Ooh, that's scary. That's cool. Only in Leonida. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. And we have Cal Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friend and a fellow associate of Brian's, Cal feels safest hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. Okay. Did we see him? We definitely saw him in the little alien. Is that like meant to be Ted? Did we see him in his screenshot though? I'm not sure. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. This is him with Jason, him chilling in the pool. The psychopaths are in charge, get used to it. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. Visit Leonida, tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. Okay. Everything in excess. We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel Art Deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach to the bustling panaderias of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market out to the VC Port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Whoa, That's so cool. Some more pictures. Wow. The sunburn. I wonder if Jason and Lucia can actually get sunburn in the game. The Ferris wheel. Is so cool. It's all about Hart, the Jack of Hearts. He's a local Vice City legend. My headphones turned off. He's a local Vice City legend and acts like it, one of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. He's all smiles until it's time to talk business. It's a cool photo. Oh, I like that. The club money paid for the studio, and the drug money paid for it all. Top quality cuts. He might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Jaquan for Only Rule Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Explore Leonida Keys. Gateway to paradise. The dress code is casual, the bars are loaded. Life in the tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on and pull up a deck chair, but look out, you are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all of America. Whoa. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't like the spines. The rusty anchor. Can we go scuba diving? I mean, you could go underwater in GTA 5, so I'm guessing that we should still be able to in this one too. Jaquan Priest, Only Raw Records. He was always more of a hustler than a gangster, even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet. Breaking into music was the goal. I think we saw her in the trailer actually. Dancers are like my A and R's. If the record's a hit, DJ is gonna be spinning it. Okay. That's him in the studio. A club? You're with the label now. Now that he's signed the real Demers, Jaquan's days of booking acts into Ike's club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. We have grass rivers. Welcome to the wetlands, the untamable jewel of Leonida's crown. You never know what lies beneath the surface of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and weird discoveries among the mangroves. Okay. Are they gonna be like enemies that we have to watch out for? That's cool. Oh, the gators! They're like surrounded. Whoa, that's really cool. Real Demez, viral videos, viral hooks. Baylax and Roxy, aka Real Demez, have been friends since high school. Girls with a savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. The headphones. The lava lamp. Oh, I love lava lamps. I used to have a whole collection. Is all my dimes in this club meet my twin, make it a dub. Or this is actually so cool. One hit away from fame, an early hit single with local rapper D or Downplay took Real Dimes, I'm guessing it's probably Dimes, to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. We have Port Gellhorn. Live hard. This is Leonidas' Forgotten Coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back. But there's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold on to your wallet. Wow. Okay. What in the schedule one? Okay, what in the schedule one? Cool. New food, you say? Little campfire. Okay. Brawl. Bautista. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Rawls, a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. Okay. Kinda is giving Jason Momoa. Bit. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. Oh, that's Lucia. I think. That might be Jason? I'm not sure. These are some more pictures of him. A professional adapts. Ra's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. They can explore Ambrosia. Keeping Leonida sweet. The battle for the health and wealth of Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old-school values still reign supreme. Whatever the cost, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the jobs, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. This is like, oh my god, what is that DLC called? The GTA 4, The Lost and Damned. It's like this. Okay, it's a car wash. Cool. Cool. Brian Hedder. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys. Still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife. Like 3 consecutive ones at once, or Laurie. Brian has been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. This is who, yeah, that's Jason. This was the guy who was talking to him at the beginning of the trailer. I hold so much grass in that plane, I could make the state of Leonida levitate. Okay. But he was the one talking about the rent. Looks like Leonida beach trash. Moves like a great white shark. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties, so long as he helps with the local shakedowns and stops spy lorries once in a while. Mount Caliga National Park. Wild country, room to breathe on the state's northern fringes. A national landmark up against the state's northern border, Mount Caliga offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. In the lush surrounding backwoods, hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from prying eyes of the government. Some dirt bikes, helicopters. I always found the helicopters so much easier to squirrel to control than the planes. Whoa. Vegetation. Oh, that's hunting. Okay. Watch out for your friend. Flood gorge. I wonder if it can flood then, if we can ever see it flood. Coming May 2026. 2026. May 2026, 26. Oh my god, that was insane. I loved that little slideshow. I thought it was so cool to read through. It was so interactive. I got a really good knowledge of the characters and the world. I am so excited to play it. We still have a year, obviously, but I'm so excited. It looks amazing. It looks like it's gonna be amazing. I just hope it runs well. And I have faith in Rockstar that it will. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I know it was like a long reaction, but I really like getting into the nitty-gritty stuff when it comes to reacting to trailers and such. I'm gonna leave it there for today though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My headphones just turned off again, so it's perfect timing really. And hopefully another video of mine or the playthrough when we start it. Okay, bye!